Well, that was embarrassing, wasn't it? Because this is the only thing that's giving me only any leverage over you guys. Literally, without it, I just look like a nut without a microphone. As I was saying before, my name is Brooke. I work in a sex club. You live in Brighton, you're allowed to be open about this shit. Yeah. Anyway. Best thing, it literally, the amount of times people ask me stuff about what happens in a sex club, and I will never forget. These people, they're full on going in, they're going having an orgy. It is absolutely brilliant. And this lady, she literally just comes up from looking at this man, and just looks at him and goes, "So you're a dentist?" Which makes you wonder, what did she have to say to guess that while they were at it? I watched these people, there was no pre-conversation. But the amount of times also people say to me, "Oh, you work in a sex club, what's the most interesting thing about that? Is it like all the new moves you learn? Is it, all the cool outfits that happen?" They don't seem to realize that while I'm standing there looking over these people, all I'm thinking is, man, I've got to shave there too? Which makes you wonder again, like the amount of effort that women put into for men is absolutely astounding. Like, I'll never forget, one of my dearest friends, she phones me up one day. "Brooke, yes, I've got a little problem." Right. "You see, my mum bought me some wax, and I've glued my flaps together." "That's all right, babe, you'll be fine. Just put some hot water on it." Okay, I'll be back in 5 minutes, all right. Okay, 5 minutes later, ring, 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 ring. "Yes, Brooke, yes, my flaps are stuck to the bath." By this point, we are going through every single different option for her to just unclog her pussy. Literally, I'm there thinking at this point that we're gonna need the jaws of life to unlift this pussy from the bath. 2 seconds later, whoosh, "Mom, get the oil!" Literally. But the worst part is, this is why I believe in karma big time, because just as that was happening, I'm laughing my head off and fall face first into a bush. And I can see the way you're looking at me. Not that sort of bush. You dirty motherfucker. But this is another reason why I believe in karma, because at this point I'm then walking into Sainsbury's. And you know how in Sainsbury's there's the freezer that you can open, and then there's also a freezer bin? Yeah? You guys all know these? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Not good for short people. Anyway, there's me needing gyoza right on the top shelves. Yes, I am that annoying privileged white bitch. Anyway. Needing gyoza right on the top shelf. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have a proper Spider-Man moment and try and run for this gyoza. Run for this gyoza. Fall face first into the freezer bin. And you have never known embarrassment till you have to be fished out of the freezer bin by a fucking stranger. Literally, I remember getting home. Fucking hell, seriously? I remember at this point, I'm getting home and I'm telling my mum and sister this, and they're pissing themselves laughing, literally. I don't know if you've ever had to tell a joke or whatever to a Jewish mother. If you get it wrong, seriously, they make you feel bad. Like, I'm so glad that she laughed at it, otherwise she'll look at me, and literally, when they don't laugh, it's mental, it's emotional, and depending on what you said, it's physical. Literally, and especially like when you've got a sister who's as dyslexic as mine. Holy shit, you can hear it in the way that she speaks. Dude! You can hear it in the way that she... I think we're gonna have a little issue, my guy. Thank you. So a sister who's dyslexic. Funniest thing about having a sister who is dyslexic, also if she doesn't have her glasses on, she cannot read what's in front of her. Anyway, never forget when she was at... Are we now working? I will never forget when she was at school. And literally, she's watching all of the names that were written down on the board. And she's looking at it going, Sior, in front of everyone. Who the fuck is Schlabin? The girl walks in. It's Siobhan, you idiot. The teacher then looks at her. So what sort of university are you deciding to... What university are you deciding to apply for, eh? She says, Bournemouth. Yep, that always goes down well. Especially when your mic decides to work. Literally, like, the amount of times my mum and my family will literally... The amount of times people have said to me, what do your family think of what you do? And I think at this point they're just thinking, you know, it's kind of on brand for you. You know? Like, can you really imagine this doing much else? And then people say to me, you know, how would your dad think about it? Well, I just, you know, he's up there now. He's an airline pilot. See ya.